Let's flip the script and look ahead to this year's playoffs as well as our Stanley Cup Final predictions. And before we get to yours, let's ask the fans at home what you think the two teams playing in the Stanley Cup Final will be a couple of months from now. Bass8151 said, Preds, Canes. How about this? The Canes win in 7 games. I like that one. Going bold. Army Dad Blues won. He's a Blues fan, so he'd like to say them, but it's so hard to get back. So he says the Stars and the Bolts, Lightning in 6. I like that one. CBJ fan 71, 72, 22. Those are his lottery numbers. Sharks and the Lightning. Tampa wins the Stanley Cup. RP Psycho. Toronto Maple Leafs versus Dallas Stars in the final. Toronto Maple Leafs will win the Stanley Cup this year. All right, maybe he is from Toronto, who knows? But Leaf fans certainly happy about that tweet. Where do you come down as far as your Stanley Cup playoff teams? Let's start in the East. Give me your 8 teams coming up.
I'm going to go a little bit of deja vu. I know they're not in the exact same order, but I got the Lightning, Maple Leafs, and Bruins. I don't think it'll be as historic for the Lightning this year, and I don't think that the Bruins will finish second. I think they'll finish third. In the Metro, the Caps, they're still the team to beat, in my opinion. The Penguins, the Hurricanes, the surprise Carolina Hurricanes, they're going to finish third. And then my 2 wild cards, Rupper, are the Panthers and the Canadians. Yes, we got to get a second Canadian team in the East.
Why not? How about the West, Lots?
On the West, very simple. I'm going to go Stars, Predators, Blues. Starting to jumble things a little bit. Winnipeg's out there, as you can see. And then I'm going to come back with Vegas, Sharks, and Flames in the Pacific. My wild card teams are the Avalanche and the Oilers. And yes, you heard that correct. I have the Winnipeg Jets out, Rupper.
Jets out, Oilers in. Rupper, this is what it looks like in the East for you. Explain.
Looks very similar to yours, Brian, because it's exactly the same.
Copycat.
Yes, you know what? Those 3 in the Atlantic are shoo-ins for me. And then you've got the Metro. This is where it gets a little interesting because I got the Carolina Hurricanes. Listen, I don't know what to think of the Philadelphia Flyers. They very well could be in those top 3 in the Metro or wild card. But I got 5 coming out of the Atlantic in the Eastern Conference. The Western Conference, Preds, Stars, Avalanche. I feel pretty secure about that. Golden Knights, Sharks, Flames, and these are my 2 sleepers. Blackhawks, Coyotes for the Wild Card.
No Blues.
Nope, Blues out.
Blues. Bye-bye Blues. They're singing the Blues this year. All right, let's go conference final. Take me through the East first. Who's matching up there?
Okay, in the East, that's really simple. I'm going to take the Washington Capitals. I know they've been there before. I think they'll be there again. And then I'm going to go back with the finalists last year, the Boston Bruins, who made it all the way
so the
to
Caps
the finals.
and the Bees. How about in the West? What's your Western Conference final?
In the West, I'm going to go Vegas because I do think they have that type of team and unfortunate circumstances last year. And then the Dallas Stars are going to get one step further.
All right. What's your Eastern Conference final look like, Rupper?
Tampa Bay and Pittsburgh. I think Pittsburgh Penguins everyone's counting them out. Tampa Bay, I think, will certainly be there. I think the Pittsburgh Penguins surprise a lot.
All right. How about the West?
The West, I'm going to go the same way you did. I'm going to say the Vegas Golden Knights and the Dallas Stars.
Ooh, okay.
Both those 2 teams trending in the right directions. Real tough outs.
All right. Stanley Cup final. Lots. Who's playing for you for Lord Stanley's Cup?
I'm going to a couple year ago rematch in the Washington Capitals and the Vegas Golden Knights, except this time Vegas gets it done.
Oh, wow. I like that. And we love those 2 towns. Certainly passionate fan bases. What about you, Rupper?
I'm going to go Tampa Bay Lightning versus the Vegas Golden Knights, and I just feel like this is the year Tampa comes through, just like Washington did a few years back.
Yeah.
And that's what I got.